the race of the human being. They are racial party. Listen to me. Every black man you have met on the face of the earth has the same character as the black man everywhere you find him. The black Ghanaian is the same as the black Jamaican, and the black Jamaican is the same as the black Arubian. The black Arubian is the same as the black Cuban. They are all the same. All of them are the same. The same black people that came from Togo are the same. They have the same mentality as the black people in the Caribbean Netherlands. They are all the same character. When you go there, they act the same. They think the same. They move the same. They do everything the same. They have the same mentality as how you have it here. You people know the mentality.
Exactly, my father.
They have that same exact mentality, that same exact mindset, because that pattern follows the race. Once the black race is there, you will see the expression of that pattern. So I have met people that said that they will never allow a black man to marry in their family, and then I asked them, why are they saying that? And they said, haven't they met good, very good black people? They said, yes, they have met good black people, but then when that bloodline enters your family, there are some characters it comes with. And I asked them, I said, no, we've studied this thing for centuries. I said, wow. They said they've sat down, they studied it for centuries, so they won't allow it. That is how come. So if you're a black man and you're marrying some white woman or a white man, and you get there and their family is misbehaving and acting strange towards you, yes, they don't want your blood in their bloodline, because they know there are racial patterns that your blood will come and initiate into their family. There are certain things that will come with your race, and you have to be able to understand that. Yeah, every racial pattern has a good operation and a bad operation, and what people try to avoid is the bad patterns that follows the race. So if you study, when you fly to Jamaica, you will go to America and still go to Jamaica, very far from Africa. But once you enter Jamaica, it's Africa 2.0. My God. Straightforward. You will just know there's container. They are selling things in container. Kebab, ra, coconut, ra, ice cream. They are all there. Trust me.
They are there, my father.
They are not called Akobam, but they are there. They have their own special name. They are representing there somewhere in Jamaica. Yes. You pass through somewhere around Kingston, somebody, your phone, they're vanishing. You carry your phone, you have earpiece, you are listening to music. Now you are nodding your head. By the time you realize the Bluetooth is not connecting, the Bluetooth device is ready to pair. Then you'll be moving about, it's not pairing. Then you will now check your pocket to realize that I can wear machine. It will happen to the straightforward. And that is a racial pattern. So I sat down at one point. I said, everything that dominates black people, that gives them that character, that when they go to certain places, they mess it up or they make it some way, I refuse to take that pattern. I take after the pattern of God, and I will never be measured by my race, but I will carry something different. Today, may you carry something different. May you carry something different. From your race, may you carry something different. May the Lord anoint you with a unique anointing that sets you apart from the people of your race, in the name of... My fellow black people may have been enslaved because you people use divide et impera to divide them and conquer them. But I said, if you had come to meet people like me in Ghana, you people won't even colonize our goat. Even the small goat in my house, you won't succeed.
Actually, my father.
Because we have plans. Like by now, we are colonizing. We are there by now. The Queen's great-grandchildren, I have finished colonizing everybody.
Oh, gee.
Yes. And by now, we are the superior power. They are doing demonstration on the streets against us. Racial, black people, black supremacy. Then they are walking like it will be at 10. Yes, it will be at 10. But because they didn't come and meet us, they came to meet some people. And I asked a question. I said, how come they will carry a Northerner from Northern region and bring him to Accra and put him in a boat and no other person stops them? They didn't use aeroplane, train, car. They were walking. Hey, you saw your fellow black man in chain. They've covered his mouth. And they are holding him, and 3 white people with Kafugbe. Do you know what Kafugbe is? Oh, some of you, I said, when you study history, I studied all warfare history and I understand how weapons work and any kind of weapon and how to handle them. Listen, let me break it down to you so that you can understand this show. That Kafugbe they were using at that time, it's not a gun that you can do. No, they don't have some. You people were assuming that 3 white people that were enslaving the black people traveling all the way through the long journeys. You thought the white people were having machine gun or bombs. No, Kafugbe. And the Kafugbe, you would need a loader. So when you do, the loader will do hand over the gun to you, then you will do like this. Then you clock it, then poof. It's like cupboard. When you shoot poof, then you will give it to him whilst he's loading the other one. Then he will change. Then you shoot poof. Now that loading, do you know how many minutes it takes? If you are beating them, you would have beaten them and free the people. But then upon studying certain communication from historical factions, and I understood something, that even when they were carrying the slaves and they were passing, other black people were saying, Ochiala, money don't come. The only thing a black person likes is when another black person has a problem. It is patterns. It has been there. It's not today. It is patterns. The characters you exhibit. Sometimes when you see a person falling, the way you become happy, the way you become excited, and when you see someone rising or becoming better, the way it is like you're getting running stomach and you're having skin pain. It is pain in the skin. It will pay you. And you begin to feel some way. It's like it is fever, it is malaria, it is jiba. You don't understand because somebody bought a car. All of a sudden your armpit is sweating. The armpit. When somebody buys something, somebody bought a second private jet, somebody say, it's the president, brother. All your money has been used for the jet. And I was like, somebody was say, why is it that when the other government is on, he didn't buy jet? Now he has bought jet. You think 2 years money they used to buy private jets? Ask the millionaire to explain. You think they do it that way? And then, because your body, like the thing is there, it's ancestry. It has been there. It is racial pattern. So when another person gets something successful, the black man has to tarnish the image of the thing. He has to make it look ugly, very bad, and begin to say, oh, this is not supposed to happen. This is a very bad thing. This has to look like this. And then they will speak ill.